Alright, okay. So, I started running, right? Because I really decided that this was some pretty sick shit. And I needed to get the fuck away from it. So, I started going, and I had some old lady in a catheter, you know, in a Ford fucking 1957 pickup truck, coming slamming into my ass into the geriatrics fucking clinic down the street. So here I am amongst all of my great-grandmother's soon-to-be dead fellows. And I'm just like, man, all I smell is shit, death, and soiled panties. I got to get me some of that. So I walk to the first room, and I see my third cousin Jack, who got beat to death by my grandfather a little earlier on in the act. His second brother, Jeffrey, he was visiting his mama, and
that is really complicated.
I think everyone's too high to really like understand what you're saying.
Wait, high? No. We haven't spoken.
I'm not done yet, damn it. You go with your fucking horses. Alright. Okay. Anyway, shut the hell up. Let me get on with my fucking story before I get irritated.
Fucking old man.
You shut your fucking mouth too. Alright. Okay, so I get fed up with seeing these old fucking people, so I pick up the first thing that's heavy and big, and I pick up this old lady in this first room, right? Boy, let me tell you what kind of fucking massacre occurred on that geriatrics ward. Man, there was blood, semen, shit, urine, man, everything. So I'm rolling in this stuff again, right? Because I just can't get enough of it. You know, like I said, I was brushing my teeth, brushing my hair, jamming it up my ass into my colon, you know, all the way up to the stomach, you know, right on the way through there, you know, just punching a hole in the fucking intestines, man. Just dirty fucking shit. And
So I have...
Oh, hold on, it doesn't have anything in it.
Actually,
Yeah, we're recording.
Before I left work.
So we have got...
Dude, driving.
this rusty fucking saw in my anus. It is the only thing I have ever put in my anus. I am bleeding. I am dying. I can feel myself swerving from side to side. I cannot keep on to life. I'm pretty close to death. When all of a sudden, these two fucking just absolute Ted Nugent fucking handlebar mustache, keep it country t-shirt rednecks.
cat scratch fever!
Alright. So these motherfuckers take one look at me and they think, fucking awesome! So they come up and they're having a good fucking time, just absolutely like loving this shit. They're watching what we're doing and it's like, you know, it's a pretty good feeling. They're watching our art. Yeah, this is a fucking art form right here. And so they fucking, they're into us. They want our autographs and shit. So I take a mixture of fucking blood, stomach fluid, and semen, and I sign them some fucking autographs. Then I take whatever is left of that blood, fucking semen, and fucking fluids, I throw it in their fucking faces. These kids are beyond delighted. They're so delighted that they get raging fucking hard-ons. I take the solids in my anus, I rip it out with no regard to my safety whatsoever, and
like the
saw off
chainsaw
those
cool.
motherfucking hard-ons.
And then,
Jason, you don't get to tell a story unless you have a blunt.
Yeah, you have to have a bunch of
So these kids are just fucking, these kids are wild. They're not even fucking kids, they're in their 40s. Anyone who listens to Ted Nugent is in their 40s. So these kids are wild. They leave. They are fucking through. They're wandering down the street. Eventually, I look down the street and I see them with my last bit of life before the paramedics finally arrive to save me, because this is in fact our first rehearsal, if I remember correctly. Arrived to save me and them. They're stumbling down the street. Also, they're hanging on to life. Of course, I'm not doing this as intensely as I am. So I go to the hospital. And I spend the next fucking month in a bed, covered with vomit, shit in a bedpan, bodily fluids, and blood, with the paramedics trying to make me better. Am I? Is this getting close to being finished off, or should I?
Pass it to this dude.
No, give it to Jason. He'll finish it off. I got. Yeah, what the hell?
No, Jason has to finish.
What the fuck is that?
Wait, Jason has to burn that first.
So, I'm in the hospital bed, you know, and I take the rusty pan, you know, it's filled with the stomach fluid, and I slap one of the nurses over the face with it, and the guy gets the hugest hard-on I've ever seen. So then I take the pan and I hit him in the nuts, and his dick like swipes clean off. And then so I take his dick, still lying on the floor. It's still hard, covered in, and now it's covered in blood because I've been bleeding profusely over the floor. I take the dick and I shove it up my ass and run down the hallway screaming bloody murder with a bloody, hard, chopped off dick in my hand, in my ass. So then, you know, the talent agent guy, he's sitting there, man. He's dead actually, because he did so much heroin. You know, he just had like he shot a shitload of heroin, man, and he died. He died from it. But then his soul rose from his body, and it was a woman. An old woman rose from the corpse of a dead man. And this woman is the ugliest woman. Her tits are hanging down to her ankles, and they're all wrinkly, like pruny and shit. And then it looks at me, and in the weirdest voice, she's like, "What do you call that?" And then I say, "The Aristocrats."
That's way too long to go on YouTube.